Valley yesterday. 1 to 2 feet of snow fell, and then the storm swept its way through the Appalachians. A lot of people still without power in the southern Appalachians, as we picked up anywhere from 1 to 3 feet of powdery snow. And then the snow moved up through the Shenandoah Valley and into the northeastern United States. In Elizabeth, New Jersey, 32 inches of snow, Philadelphia 30, and the nation's capital coming in with 24 inches in Dulles. In New York City, 22 inches of snow, and in Providence, Rhode Island, 18 inches has fallen overnight and early this morning. Standing out there, and Jill, looks like that snow's coming back.
Well, Mark, yes, we still have a little bit of light snow. Nothing compared to what we had last night. We did have thunder and lightning and heavy snow for a time, and then again a little bit after midnight as it slowly accumulated through the night. What we're getting right now is going to be very light accumulations here on the upper west side in Manhattan. This is really a sight you're not going to see often here in New York City. Take a look behind me. This is Central Park West with no traffic on a Monday. We sat out here at the typical morning rush hour with just nothing going on. Saw a couple of cabs go by. I see a couple out there, a couple of buses stuck in the area, actually. Most people are getting by on foot, taking the subway. Any of the subway lines that are going above ground are going to have problems. The railway lines, a lot of ice on the line, so they're going to be delayed if running at all. And we should let you know that a state of emergency remains in effect for New Jersey, Connecticut, and this area of New York, including Long Island. So the whole vicinity, even though the snow is light here, it's still heavy in other areas. The blowing continues, and with a state of emergency in effect, that means you are not to be on the roadways. As a matter of fact, they've now closed the New Jersey Turnpike, and if you're out on the New Jersey Turnpike, they're going to pull you over and you will get a ticket. So I think people are listening pretty closely to that, and they are staying home. And so it's pretty quiet out here today, Mark.
All right, thank you very much, Jill. And of course, we do apologize some for the signal that you're receiving there, as it's just a little bit snowy. It goes along right here. You can see a swirl right here to the south of New England, and that's pretty much where the center of our low pressure is. And notice you can see the moisture just being thrown up into the New England states, and then it continues to come pouring down through Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and down through Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware. So all sorts of snow continuing in this area, right through here, as the low churns its way. It's a shield of snow continuing from southern New England right down through eastern Virginia. This is all backlash snow right up into New York City, so accumulations here will be minimal, maybe 1 to 3 inches. But still some very heavy, intense snowfall to be found over southern New England and into extreme southeastern New York right in through here. So let's get you a little closer look with our radar in motion as we take you into southern New England. Did see some drying here moving up through Connecticut and Rhode Island. Now you can see that moisture swirling up from the southeast here, so it's still getting bursts of snow. And here's the main area, very heavy snow. There's one band here that's just about stationary. Probably see 12 to 18 inches out of that. And still you can see bursts of snow coming up through southeastern Massachusetts and then right up through the Mass Pike here. So it is not a good day to be outdoors with the heavy snows and the strong gusty winds making for blowing and drifting near whiteout conditions at times. We did see that drying area earlier over New York City and Philadelphia, but notice now the little backlash is sliding its way southeastward, so it looks like snow and blowing snow for a few more hours here. But down to the south, down around Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, looks like the worst of it's about over as everything now is sliding southeast. But those of you in southeast Virginia, where you didn't see much accumulation, well, you'll probably pick up a dusting to an inch or so, just enough to make it very slick and hazardous. Looking at
as Mark was saying,